Autism Spectrum Disorder, ASD, is a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by challenges with social interaction, communication, and repetitive behaviors. The presentation of autism can vary widely among individuals and can change as a child grows. Understanding how autism manifests at different developmental stages, toddlers, children, and teenagers, can aid in early identification and support. Autism Spectrum Disorder, ASD, presents differently depending on the age of the individual. As children grow, their symptoms, behaviors, and needs change. Recognizing how autism manifests at different stages of development is important for providing the right support and interventions. Below is an exploration of how autism typically presents in toddlers, children, and teenagers, along with a look at unique behaviors or characteristics that may emerge at each age. Autism in toddlers, birth to 3 years, common signs and behaviors: delayed language development, lack of babbling. By 12 months, infants typically start babbling. A lack of babbling or cooing might be an early sign. Limited speech, delayed speech or absence of meaningful two-word phrases by 24 months. Social interaction difficulties, limited eye contact, avoiding or minimal eye contact with caregivers. Reduced response to name, not responding when called by name by 9 months. Lack of joint attention, not pointing to objects or following someone's gaze to share attention. Repetitive behaviors, hand flapping or rocking, engaging in repetitive movements. Fixation on objects, unusual interest in specific parts of toys, e.g., wheels of a car. Sensory sensitivities, overreaction to sounds, being overly sensitive to noises like vacuum cleaners or alarms. Tactile sensitivities, discomfort with certain textures or fabrics. Feeding and sleeping challenges, selective eating, preference for specific foods or strong aversions. Irregular sleep patterns, difficulty settling or staying asleep. Unique behaviors in toddlers' echolalia, repeating words or phrases heard from others or media. Lack of social smile, not smiling in response to social cues by 6 months. Autism in children, 4 to 12 years. Common signs and behaviors: communication challenges, literal understanding, difficulty understanding idioms or sarcasm. Monotone speech, speaking with limited tone variation. Difficulty with conversations, challenges initiating or maintaining back and forth dialogue. Social interaction difficulties, struggle with peer relationships, difficulty making friends or preferring to play alone. Understanding social cues, difficulty interpreting body language or facial expressions. Repetitive behaviors and routines, insistence on sameness, upset by changes in routine or environment. Special interests, intense focus on specific topics, e.g., dinosaurs, maps. Sensory processing issues, hyper or hyporeactivity, over or under responsiveness to sensory stimuli, sounds, lights, textures. Seeking sensory input, engaging in activities that provide sensory feedback, e.g., spinning, jumping. Cognitive and learning differences, uneven skill development, advanced abilities in certain areas, e.g., memory, but delays in others. I encourage you to share your stories, tips, and advice in the comment section. Share, comment. Feedbacks are welcomed.